Why did the entire digital universe suddenly go silent when Jungkook said just one sentence to Jean? A simple yet deeply meaningful statement ignited a wave of emotion among fans across the globe. In a moment not captured by the main cameras, but quickly spread through fan clips, Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, conveyed his congratulations to Jean for his extraordinary achievement, being nominated for the Best K-pop category at the 2025 MTV Video Music Awards. At a glance, it seemed ordinary, but the context and long-standing history between the two made this moment much bigger than it appeared. It's not just about the nomination or an individual achievement, but about loyalty, brotherhood, and the celebration of Jin's return to the music stage after completing his military service. In the entertainment world full of pressure, such genuine expressions are rarely exposed without packaging or scripts. And precisely because of its sincerity, the moment became so moving. This year's MTV VMA 2025 brought a big surprise for K-pop fans. Jean, who had just released his solo project a few months after returning from military service, made it into the list of nominees for Best K-pop. With his distinct vocal character and more personal lyric writing in his solo work, Jean showcased a significant artistic transformation. But what captured the public's attention even more was not just the achievement. It was the silent but meaningful response from his fellow group member, Jungkook. In a short clip shared by international fan bases, Jungkook was seen approaching Jean backstage at a major music event in Seoul. No microphones, no main camera spotlight, just a warm greeting, a genuine smile, and a brief sentence. "You deserve it, Hyung." Jin's reaction? A heartfelt smile while patting the shoulder of the magne he had mentored since their teenage years. The incident not only captured fans' attention, but also became a hot topic across K-pop forums and South Korean media. Many called it one of the most touching moments in the history of BTS member relationships following their hiatus era and respective solo projects. The impression left by that simple sentence transcended the screen, reaching the hearts of millions of ARMYs worldwide. The congratulations were not mere formalities. Jungkook and Jean have gone through over a decade together in a harsh and competitive music industry. As BTS members began launching their solo projects one by one, there was speculation about potential emotional distance forming. But this moment dispelled all those doubts, a clear signal that their bond remains untouched by time or individual career paths. Korean pop culture communication expert Professor Han Soo-jin of Seoul National University called this moment a strong example of symbolic communication in the digital fandom era. He said, "When a short sentence from Jungkook can shape emotional narratives and solidarity among global fans, it proves the power of authentic interpersonal relationships in an industry that often feels artificial." Furthermore, many fans pointed out the body language in the video. Jungkook slightly bowing while speaking, and Jean responding with a respectful gaze. No script, no directed camera, but their expressions seemed to convey thousands of words: support, pride, and perhaps a little nostalgia for the days they built everything from the ground up. Social media exploded. Hashtags like #Jungkook to Jean, #Best K-pop MTV 2025, and #Jean nomination soared across platforms such as X, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Many fans wrote that they cried while watching the interaction. Some said this was the best moment of 2025 so far. Others declared that this is the essence of BTS, not just a music group, but a family that supports each other even while walking solo paths. Meanwhile, Jean, in a brief post-event interview, also mentioned Jungkook's words. He said with a slight laugh, "Our magne always knows when to show up quietly and make everything feel special. I didn't expect him to come that night." A light statement that further strengthened the moment, reminding us that this is not just about a nomination, but about someone showing up at the right time. It's no secret that the industry's pressure can make relationships among artists strained or purely professional. But the genuine interaction between Jungkook and Jeon proves that BTS's foundation remains strong, even as each member embarks on their solo journey. And ultimately, for fans and global pop culture observers, it is a reminder that behind the glittering stage and prestigious awards, there are people with hearts that still care for one another. Now, the world awaits the 2025 MTV VMA Award night with great anticipation. Will Jeon take home the Best K-pop trophy? No one knows yet. But one thing is certain, he's already won the hearts of many, especially from the one who knows him best, Jungkook. And for BTS fans, there is no recognition more meaningful than that. If anyone still doubts the power of a simple sentence, perhaps they haven't seen how Jungkook congratulated Jeon. A short sentence that stirred an entire generation. However, behind the wave of emotion and euphoria sparked by the brief interaction between Jungkook and Jeon, an important question begins to echo. Did all of this really happen as reported? Or is it just a slice of narrative shaped by social media, driven by video clips, spiced up by assumptions, and amplified by the machinery of internet virality? The video that became the main source of this moment first appeared on TikTok, then quickly spread to Twitter, X, YouTube Shorts, and various international fanbases. The camera angle was tilted, the audio unclear, and it was only supported by fan-made subtitles. So, we must ask, how valid is the video snippet? Are we witnessing reality, or just a narrative forced to evoke emotion? In this context, we are not just talking about the interaction of two global artists. We are facing a larger phenomenon, how digital media can shape mass perception within seconds. A single video with emotional subtitles can create a collective belief that a moment is touching and real, without knowing who added the narrative in the first place. Let's step back for a moment. Are we really witnessing a sincere congratulation from Jungkook to Jeon? Or are we being guided to believe it by a pre-inserted narrative? This is not an accusation. It's an invitation to think. How often do we believe in a story because we want to believe it, not because the data is valid? Do you, as a viewer or reader, feel that you have enough evidence to conclude that this is a genuine and heartfelt moment? Or do you feel it is too well-timed to be spontaneous? Where is the line between authentic events and image manipulation in a global entertainment industry like K-pop? These are the questions we must ask, not just in this case, but every time we encounter viral, emotionally charged content. We must understand together that viral information is not necessarily true information. Even when a video looks real, we can't ignore the possibilities of editing, narrative framing, or underlying commercial interests. In a world driven by algorithms and engagement, even sincere moments can be commodified. We also need to consider that BTS, as a group or individuals, are part of a multi-billion-dollar entertainment industry. Within it are marketing strategies, PR agencies, and creative teams who plan every move carefully. So it's fair to ask, is the interaction between Jungkook and Jeon truly genuine or part of a calculated public perception strategy? Is this a way to rebuild positive sentiment toward the group after the hiatus? Is this a moment designed to boost voting support ahead of the MTV VMA winners announcement? Then, how should we respond? Are we allowed to be emotional and feel moved? Absolutely. But we must also carry a healthy mind, constructive skepticism, and sharp reflection. Don't let ourselves become victims of a narrative that may not be true just because everyone else celebrates IT. We invite you to consider this deeply. Are you truly convinced that this moment is authentic, not staged? If the video lacked fan-made subtitles, would you feel the same emotions? What if the interaction was taken out of context and paired with a new narrative? Is it possible this is a deliberate strategy to raise public attention around Jin's nomination? And more importantly, are we, as audiences, critical enough in filtering the information we consume? We live in an era where everyone can be the media. TikTok can create heroes and stir tears with just a 10-second clip. Twitter can birth entire narratives from a single viral thread. But behind it all, who is controlling the storyline? And what's the purpose behind it? We must dare to ask, is this a new form of emotional propaganda? One that doesn't feel coercive because it appears sweet and touching, yet essentially aims to guide public perception toward a specific point of sympathy. I end this case. We as editors clarify that the information we present comes from various open sources, such as TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Twitter, and several other media platforms. However, the truth of this information still needs further verification. We do not claim that the moment is 100% fabricated, but we also cannot fully confirm its authenticity. Therefore, your skepticism is essential. Don't let emotions cloud our reason. Beautiful moments can still be celebrated, but with the awareness that there may be other motives behind them. Especially in today's entertainment world, where every interaction can become a strategic tool. As a closing note, we invite you to discuss this openly. Do you believe this moment is authentic or staged? Why? What indicators do you use to assess the authenticity of events on social media? Have you ever felt misled by a viral moment that turned out to be fake? And in your opinion, how should media and fan bases behave when spreading such information? We look forward to hearing your thoughts. Because only by discussing and thinking critically together can we create a healthier and more responsible information space. Thank you for watching and for remaining reflective.